Good morning, guys. It's a spiritual whistleblower here. Happy Friday. We're at the end of the week. God bless you all. I pray that wherever you are in your life, things are getting better for you. So before I go into this video, again, I am available for private coaching. If the narcissist is a family member that's giving you hell, a baby mother, baby father, ex-wife, ex-husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever the narc is, it might be your supervisor or coworker. I offer counseling for all situations, co-parenting included, which is the worst. Please email me at the email pinned down below and inquire. If you are going through some type of financial difficulty, I also have packages for low income, sliding scale. So just let me know what's going on, and we'll work together to see what's the best fit for you. I want to help everybody the best way I can. Again, I will be holding support group meetings in different parts of the nation. Saturday, August 22nd, I will be in Los Angeles. We're going to have a beach picnic support group meeting. Everyone is welcome to come out. You must RSVP. Monday, August 24th, I will be in Las Vegas. Friday, the August 28th, I will be in Waterbury, Connecticut. September 7th, I am throwing a Labor Day picnic. Please come out if you're in the area in New York City. Saturday, September 19th, I'll be in Chicago, and right now I am working on Texas and Louisiana for the end of September. Okay, RSVP at the email down below. I want to talk about something. I love using this story out the Bible from the book of Exodus, the story of Moses and Pharaoh. Man. The day that I woke up and realized that the whole story about Moses and Pharaoh is nothing more than a narcissist trying to destroy an empath, and the wrath of God destroying a narcissist. This story is our story, okay? You are Moses, I am Moses, okay? Pharaoh is that narcissist in your life. Pharaoh is the narcissist. I don't care who. If the narcissist is your mother with her wicked ass, if it's your father with his evil, troublemaking, alcoholic, drug addicted ass, I'm keeping it real, y'all. We got to keep it real in these videos. Whether it's your trifling baby father or your slutty baby mother, your brother or sister, whoever that narcissist is, Pharaoh represents this individual that you and me have had to put up with. This is the same person that has caused your depression, my depression. This is the same person that has had a very prideful, hardened heart, just like Pharaoh. They allow their pride to dictate their decision making, and they're so focused on the power that they have over you, they can't even make clear, concise decisions. They're obsessed with controlling you. The same way that Pharaoh was obsessed with controlling the slaves, the Israelites. His obsession was so crazy. He was terrified of the Israelites outgrowing in numbers the Egyptians. He ordered all the Hebrew firstborn babies, the males, to be murdered and killed. He didn't want the Israelites growing in numbers. The narcissist in your life will become so obsessed of your potential to see your own power, he or she will go out of their way to block everything to stop you from manifesting and tapping into your power. So let me tell you something. This story, I love the story of Moses. Y'all follow me. This video is for my males and females. This is for everybody. You are the game changer in your family. Okay, if you grew up in a very toxic, narcissistic family, your siblings are fucking narcissistic, your parents show favoritism, they treat you like shit, but they treat your siblings like they're perfect, and they make you the caretaker. You a fucking teenager and you got all this responsibility. This is called parentification, where your narcissistic mother or father, they dump all the responsibility on you to take care of the whole family. This was done to me. Okay, this is where in our youth we develop this knack to be a people pleaser. This is where it comes from. It comes from our parents grooming us. If we are groomed at a young age as teenagers to, a lot of us were latchkey kids. I don't know if you know what a latchkey kid was. I was a latchkey kid. It's when both of your parents are never home, and when at the end of the day, when you leave school, you go home and you got to go home to an empty home. You have a key. There's no one there to cook your meals or let you in the house. You got to be your own little adult and raise yourself. You wear your key, your house key around your neck on like a keychain or something. That's a latchkey kid. I was forced to grow up very fast at an early age and be responsible not just for myself, but for my younger siblings. That's called parentification. If you have a narcissistic mother or father, they're going to dump all this fucking responsibility on you, and it's so unfair. It's unfair. And you're punished if you don't follow orders. So your teenage years, you are robbed of your childhood. You're robbed of any possibility of having fun, going out with your friends, enjoying your teenage years as you should. All that is taken away by your narcissistic mother or father. Now your siblings, on the other hand, they'll get to do whatever they want. This is where the narcissistic mother and father, they play favorites amongst their children. They keep their children divided up, and they do the triangulation amongst their children. So you always wonder, why were you the one to get picked on in the family? Why did your parents always pick on you, your siblings, your cousins? You went to school, you were bullied in high school all the time. You have been under attack all of these years. And I'm going to tell y'all, in your adult relationships, if you're attracting narcissists, you bounce from one toxic relationship to the next. You don't even know that the reason that this is happening is because you have been programmed from the time you were born to be prey. Just like Pharaoh ordered the Egyptians to murder the Hebrew babies. He didn't want any traces of Hebrew babies, the males. He wanted all the male babies destroyed. That's how Moses was saved. Moses' mother saved him from being murdered, and he ended up getting adopted by another Egyptian. And that's how Moses escaped his death. He was adopted into the Egyptian family and raised as if he was an Egyptian, but he was an Israelite. What happened as Moses became an adult, he was raised in royalty and riches amongst Pharaoh and his father, the king, and the royal Egyptian family. They were fancy and they were adorned in gold and very arrogant. Moses noticed something within his spirit. He saw the slaves. There's a siren. It's the universe. Moses saw that the slaves were being punished and tortured, and there was always something internally, bothering him, saying, these people are in bondage. There's something wrong here. Why are these people, why do you have them as slaves? It was bothering him spiritually. And it kept nagging at him. And that was the spirit of God. Everyone, you and me, we as empaths, we have this spirit. We have this voice inside of us. Do not overlook this voice. This voice is God communicating with you. Spiritually, you know when something is off. Intuitively, you know when something is wrong. Your body will trigger you that you are around toxicity. After dealing with a narcissist and escaping a narcissist, this intuitive ability will heighten. You will be triggered by everything toxic moving around. You will be able to spot narcissists everywhere. Moses had that same instinct. He just did not develop it. He knew something was wrong. He could feel it, but he wasn't developed spiritually just yet. What happened, he murdered a slave master. When he witnessed an Egyptian slave master murder a slave, he said, no, this is not right. He killed the slave master. You know, of course, to make a long story short, he was kicked out of Egypt. He was exiled because Pharaoh, they were like, you're not with us. You're against us. You're supposed to be with us. You know, you have shamed the family. Now you must go. Depart from us. You're not one of us. Goodbye. And you know, Moses, this is where you and me, I really identified with Moses when he had to walk in that desert for 40 years. And he was hungry, starving, weakened, depressed, lost. He was seeing things. He was hallucinating. He was questioning God. Dear God, where are you in all of this? Why did my family do this to me? What they are doing, I know it's wrong. They have these people in bondage. This shit is wrong. Why? Why is this happening? God, where are you in the midst of the storm? They kicked me out. They exiled. I got kicked out, and now I'm stuck here in the middle of nowhere. Moses was just in his period of isolation, very lost. And like you and like me, you both, you know, we come to this understanding when you get away from a narcissist, and I don't care if it's your mother, father, lover, you know, child's father, child's mother, ex-boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, when you, whoever the narcissist is, when you escape this very toxic individual, you go through this period of isolation. You're going to go through many phases of depression. You're going to be fucking lost. You're going to be questioning God. Why did you let this happen to me? My heart is broken. Where were you in all this, God? Where are you to save me? Why me? I can't catch a fucking break my entire life. If it ain't my mother or father, it's somebody. It's always somebody. The narcissist pops up as somebody new. Every time I get rid of one, here comes another one. Why have I been under attack all these years by different people? It's like I'm wearing a target, walking around with a target on my back. What is it about me? Moses felt the same way. When Moses was in his period of isolation, walking through that desert, barely making it, starving, weak, hallucinating, about to pass out. But something happened, didn't it? What happened in that desert? God came to his rescue. He stumbled across a land, a beautiful, lush land where there were herds of sheep. There was plenty of water to drink because he was thirsty from walking in that desert. Plenty of water, plenty of food to eat. And that's where he met his wife. That is where he got his rest. That is where he got his strength. And that is where he met with God at the burning bush. When he got himself together, his strength, he fed himself, clothed, well rested. He went to go see God. Mount Horeb, I believe it was. And God sent him on assignment. You go back to Egypt and you go free them slaves. You tell Pharaoh I sent you this time, and I'm going to give you the staff. And now Pharaoh's going to be up against the power of God. Let me make y'all understand something. Sorry. You are the game changer of your family. You are the one that God has anointed and marked to break the generational curse of your toxic, narcissistic family. That's why they've attacked you all these years. That's why your family gossips about you. That's why they smear you. That's why they're jealous of you. Your own blood relatives. You don't know it, but all this time you were marked and anointed to break the generational curse over your family. You're going to be the game changer, just like Moses. Moses was the game changer. Moses went back in Egypt. He told Pharaoh, listen up, this is what it is. You're going to free these people or you're going to face the wrath of God. Pharaoh was very prideful, just like the narcissist, stubborn. Fuck your God. I don't care who your God is. Okay, so Moses turned all the water by the power of God. The water in all of Egypt turned into blood. Nobody could drink or bathe because the water was blood. Pharaoh's still prideful. I don't care. Fuck your God. Here come the locusts. Pharaoh wouldn't budge. All these plagues and everything. Pharaoh's heart was so hardened. It took him losing his only son. Everybody lost, was it their firstborn son? God ordered every firstborn male to die. You did not have the blood of the lamb marked over your door for Passover, and you had a firstborn, not a firstborn son, your firstborn. Everyone lost their firstborn, and Pharaoh only had one child, so his baby died at his own curse against God. This is how narcissists are. They will cut off their nose to spite their face if it means trying to have one up on you. Pharaoh is the greatest example of how a narcissist thinks and operates and maneuvers. This story is such a great example. He had no choice but to free the slaves. And after he freed the slaves, he still was fucking miserable. He still had to go after Moses. You know, he would not bow out gracefully and give God the glory. And what happened? The motherfucking Red Sea collapsed on his stupid ass. Let me tell y'all something. You and me, we are the game changers. We are the ones anointed to break the generational curses. Just understand why you have been attacked all these years, why your family has been out for you, why you might have had friendships that were toxic. They tried to wipe you out, your co-workers. It's always somebody. Somebody is always popping up. Every time you get rid of one, here comes another. That's not by coincidence. The gang stalking is real. You have an anointing over your life. The story of Moses and Pharaoh is you and me and whatever narcissist keeps attacking us. Please stay strong and please know you are very powerful. That's why you are constantly under attack. You better tap into that power and shut them down once and for all. Moses did it, and so can you. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will be dropping more videos throughout the day. I love you. Stay narc free.